you had to
I
guess.
honestly don't care. We had Joe and Artie on our broadcast, and I specifically asked him a question about South Carolina, and we talked about, bare minimum they're going to be on the 6 line. So if you do, how many teams are on a line? 4.
Mhm.
So that would be at worst they'd be 24th in the metric that actually matters. They would be no worse than 24th.
Right.
And he mentioned the possibility of even the 5 line. Obviously, that's always contingent upon how everybody else does. You can't just live in a vacuum when you're trying to project where a team should be. I get it. It's cool if you're a fan and you look at that on your phone or on the internet. It's a nice little reward of exposure for a program. It hasn't had much of that in the last 6 years, but it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are in any of these polls. It just doesn't. So whether they're 17th or 23, I honestly don't care.
Yeah, and we had the same conversation last week. I mean, about how it doesn't matter, but it does too, as you just pointed out, to people who, and the team's paying attention. We know that, so like it matters from the standpoint of wanting to be rewarded and recognized for their hard work and their success, just as the other 24 teams will kind of be doing the same thing. That's what the top 25 is for. Where I'm going with this is this morning, and to your point, to back up your point right here, Mike. Here's how little it actually means. Outside, in my opinion, of some guys who really, really like are dialed in every day. Gary Parrish, daily top 25. Hey, look, these are the guys that I think are the best today, and then tomorrow he's got another top 25, right? And sometimes it'll stay the same, sometimes it'll differ. John Rothstein is another. He's kind of nerdy about it, but he's on top of it. He gives so much information. National writer this morning goes, "Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'll have him in there next week. I forgot."
Which one was that?
That would be Seth Davis,
Oh,
who's on
gosh.
television every week. Telling everybody
I
what
don't. Again, I don't.
And,
I,
yeah, that's
he.
kind of where I'm going with
There's
this.
like 5 people I follow in college basketball.